If you're sailing aboard Sun Princess and want to see which slots I recommend you play in order to earn comps without breaking the bank, this video is for you. Hey, what's up? My name is Chris Fantini, and my channel is all about getting you aboard the biggest cruise lines at sea like Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Princess, and more through cruise comps at the casino without breaking your bank. This edition is all about Princess. I was recently aboard the Sun Princess, and I'm going to show you the games that I played and the ones that I don't recommend you play if you're looking to extend your bankroll and your playtime in order to earn email or casino comps. These videos aren't about hitting jackpots or, getting instant certificates. If you have a lot of money, you can just do large bets on your favorite machine and rack up the points, and they're going to give you instant certificates. So you're fine there. But if you're like me, if you're on a budget, you're trying to not spend too much at the casino, then this is a video that I think you might be interested in. I budget no more than $100 a day at the casino, and I managed to get a lot of comps from Royal Caribbean and Carnival, and hopefully coming up, Princess as well. This video actually almost didn't happen. On night one, I was playing my machines, I was recording my play, and I had a very stern casino host come up to me and say, "You can't do that. We don't allow any recording of any sort in the casino." And I was like, but I'm just recording my machine. I'm not recording anybody else. I'm not, recording table play or anything like that. And he's like, "No, we don't allow any recording whatsoever while the casino is open." So that was kind of disappointing. I went to the casino manager. I explained I had a channel, exactly what I was doing. And he kind of gave me that cop-out excuse that if we do it for one, we do it for all. So we can't allow you to do it, which kind of sucks. But hey, that's their policy and I have to live by it, right? Well, not exactly. I really wanted to make this video for you guys, so I did get a little sneaky. I do apologize to Princess for it, but I really wanted to bring this video to you. So I did manage to get a lot of my play recorded, but there are some machines that won't be included on this list because I didn't get a chance to get you any footage. Also, before we get started, they did have a bank of Invaders from the Planet Moolah, which is a game I really like to play, but unfortunately they didn't have the right software for them. So it basically just had this round cabinet and they had all the graphics, but the games themselves weren't active. So that was kind of disappointing because I definitely love me some Invaders and I would have been playing that game. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if you watched my previous video on what I spent at the casino, how many points I made, how long I spent at the casino, my return to player and all that. That's my last video on this channel. I will link it in the description. But I actually ended up earning a $500 free play certificate. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to use it because it didn't come with a comped cabin. And obviously I'm going for comps here, not just free play. What I did find out from one of my subscribers, thank you very much for letting me know, if I do end up getting a marketing offer, so a comped cabin, I can combine my free play with that comped cabin. So if I do get an offer, I'll let you guys know, and I'll also let you know the process of combining that free play offer. All right, let's go. Let's see the games I played and whether I recommend them or not. First one is Blazing Lock. So this Blazing Lock game is the same as the Devil Lock that you've seen on my Grandeur videos. And there's also one called Shark Lock that I also played quite a bit here on the Sun Princess Casino. They're all the same game. They just have slightly different graphics and different characters. This is a newer slot manufacturer and I'm really digging their games. There are several Blueberry machines on the Sun Princess and I find the graphics to be really great. The sound quality is amazing. The gameplay is really fun and interesting. And they don't seem to be super high volatility. All of them seem to have decent pay lines if you're not hitting the bonus. And the bonuses don't seem super hard to hit. So back to Blazing Lock, again, just like the Devil Lock and the Shark Lock, you basically have the two pots that you build up. Every time the Blaze guy shows up, he throws coins into the pots. They eventually explode and give you free games. And every time he shows up in the middle window, if there's anything locked on the screen, like a dollar amount or one of the jackpots, he unlocks that and you win it. So you can actually win the grand on a pay line, on a regular pay line, if he shows up. There's also some fun little luck has arrived trickery things where he won't show up in the center, and then the cool sound will happen, and there'll be like a graphic where the numbers slide through, and then he shows up, and then he awards you everything that's on the pay lines. There's also one where he'll do kind of a special flame throw, and he'll throw values onto the pay lines and give you those as well. So overall, it's a lot of fun. I would say it's a medium-ish volatility game. It's a 60-cent bet, and I do recommend you play this game. All right, Buffalo Chief and Timberwolf Chief. So I'm sure you've seen these games around. You also already know how I feel about Buffalo games. If you've seen any of my videos, it's a love-hate relationship. I usually play them. I don't stick with them too long because they can really be money drainers. Buffalo Chief is the one where you get 3 coins like any Buffalo game, but if you get the coins with the Eagles, they give you a certain amount of added Buffaloes on your reels during the bonus. You can get hundreds of them depending on how many of these Eagles you get. If you get re-triggers with Eagles, you get that spin happening again where you see how many Buffaloes will be added to your reels. This game is pretty fun. I played it a little bit. I find Buffalo to be pretty high volatility, not a lot of great line hits, and you can wait a long time to get the bonus. So kind of my theory with it now is I'll play it time and again, but I won't stick with it forever. I won't chase it. I won't think, oh, I put $100 into this, that I've got to get the bonus, because you could be waiting a long time to get the bonus. And even when you do get the bonus, Buffalo bonuses can be really great. And Buffalo bonuses can be amongst the worst I've ever had. Like I've had Buffalo bonuses where I've won $1.30. So yeah, this game, I'd play it. I wouldn't play it if I wasn't, doing well at the casino, and I wouldn't play it for a long time. All right, let's stick with Buffalo Link. So the interesting thing about Buffalo Link, and the reason I do recommend playing this game, is it has the must hit by feature, which means once the amount of Buffaloes gets to a certain number, I think it's 1,800, it has to trigger the bonus. So every time you get these Buffaloes that you're seeing here, it adds to the tally. It can hit before you hit 1,800, but the closer you get to 1,800, obviously the better chance you have of hitting that bonus. So when I'm looking around at these machines, I'm looking to see ones that are like, 1,200 if possible or higher, because then you can probably hit the bonus without, spending a ton of money. I believe there's 6 of these machines on Sun Princess, 3 on one side and 3 on the other. Sun Princess has this really cool video wall that goes all along the top, and this whole bank is Buffalo dedicated. It's all different types of Buffalo games, and it's got really cool graphics up top, so you can't miss it. Coin Trio. This game is Satan. So these games are like either the 3 pigs, Piggly, Wiggly, and Squeak, I think it is. And then the other one's just the 3 coins, Dragon, and I can't remember what the other 2 are. These games are terrible. These are awful. Maybe it's just anecdotal to me, but I have done nothing but sink money into these games. As a matter of fact, I haven't played them for a long time, but for some reason, I was up quite a bit on this cruise, so I was like, what the heck? And before I knew it, I was down $100. I got the bonus, and I won like $20. I do not recommend these games. You can also buy bonuses on these games, and you could you could spend a lot of money buying bonuses. I don't recommend that either, unless you got a lot of money and you just want to win bonuses or just play the bonus. Then go ahead and do it. But for someone like me who's a low roller, I avoid these games like the plague. Do not play them. Emperor Mystery. Here's another blueberry game. And the thing I like about this game is it's got a lot of interest. If you hit the Emperor when you're on your regular pay lines, you get to click it and it could take you to the bonus. It could give you a cash award. If you get more than one Emperor, you can choose which one you want to click. And again, you can win a cash award or it can take you straight to the bonus. The bonus is kind of fun. There's this liquidy thing that fills up, which you can also trigger the bonus. I didn't do great on this game, but it was pretty interesting. And I definitely did not lose my shirt. So if you see it, maybe you like it too. Give it a shot. All right, Frogged Up. So this is another blueberry game. Just like I'm really blown away by the quality of the graphics of these blueberry games. The sound is so great and diverse. Like, it's really interesting. It's one of those games that's like a total hype game, though. A lot of Blueberry games are, where it's making a lot of noise and there's rumbling and shaking and everything's happening, and like you maybe don't even end up winning very much, but it does add to the excitement of the game. And Frogged Up is this bro frog throwing money, and he's got a cigar, and every time you get 2 of the 3 bonus symbols or the scatter symbols, it adds liquid to that circle, which can trigger the bonus. If you hit 3 of them, it takes you straight to the bonus. The bonus is fun. It's all right. I would say this is another one of those games where I could take it or leave it. I don't think it's super high volatile, but I also don't see a lot of return on the pay lines. So, I'm not sure that I would gravitate to this game instantly, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't play it either. So Golden Eagle. This is a pretty interesting game. I quite enjoyed it. It's got a pot with stars and coins in it. Every time you get the Golden Eagle symbol on the pay lines, it feeds that pot, and of course then the pot can explode and you get into the bonus. You can also get the bonus instantly, I think, if you get the Golden Eagle on both sides. Also, if you get the Golden Eagle on the 2 pay lines on either side and you get any coins in the middle, that will pay you out whatever coins fall in that middle. The bonus is very similar to that, except there is way more coins. So you're going to see lots of coins spinning through in the 3 really tall pay lines in the middle. And then if you get the Golden Eagle symbol on either side, it is going to pay all of that out. So it's a pretty fun game. Again, I don't think that I lost a lot on this game. It wasn't draining me. I was getting some okay paybacks on the pay lines, and I actually hit the bonus twice on this game. So it didn't seem like the bonus was super hard to get. So yeah, if you see this one, I would definitely take a flyer on it and see how you do. Huff and Even More Puff. Okay. This is one of those games that, like, I love the game itself, but I hate the way it pays. I hate the way it absolutely drains you. I'm gonna give you a quick little history about Huff and Puff. So there's Huff and Puff, the original game. There's Huff and More Puff with the prize wheel. And then there's Huff and Even More Puff with the 2 prize wheels. And the top prize wheel is the one that you want to get because it's got the extended reels. So the one thing you need to know about these games is that the best line payouts are on Huff and Puff, the base game. They reduce the payouts on the pay lines for Huff and More Puff, and then they reduce them further on Huff and Even More Puff. So what's happening now is if you're playing Huff and Even More Puff, your bet, a lot of your bet is going into the bonus, feeding into the bonus, so that when you play the bonus, you get a payout. So the pay lines are getting worse and worse. So this is a machine I highly recommend you don't play if you're on a budget and you're not doing well. I played it a couple of times because like I said, I love the gameplay. I think it's a lot of fun. And I was up like $800 on day 2. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this a little bit because I can afford it. And I did end up hitting the bonus a couple of times, and it was a lot of fun. I got the mansion bonus once. I got the top level extended reel one with the buzzsaw bonus. So yeah, it was fun. Is it a buzzsaw or chainsaw? Can't remember. Well, yeah, it's the same thing, right? Either way, I played it because I was up, and I do recommend if you're sticking to a budget and you're not doing well at the casino or you're just even, stay away from this one unless you build up a bankroll. Lion Link. So Lion Link is this one with this weird bird or this weird lion. There's 2 different types, and there's these pearls and these coins that accumulate below them. And the more pearls and coins, of course, the longer it's been since there's the bonus. So what I do with this game is I wait to see a machine that's got several pearls and a lot of coins, because I think the chance is probably, microscopically better that you're going to actually be able to hit the bonus. So I played this quite a bit. I hit the bonus several times, and it is your typical hold and spin feature, which is fun enough. So yeah, I think this game was pretty good for me. I wouldn't say I won a ton on it, but I certainly did not lose a ton on it either. So if you're looking to use my method where you're extending your time in the casino, and making your ADT better, your average daily theoretical, this is a game you definitely should consider playing. Pirate Link. So this is your typical 3-chest game. There's several just like it. I found this game to be super boring, and I thought the graphics were kind of crappy. I felt like there wasn't a lot going on besides the bonus. The pay lines weren't really great. There wasn't a lot of return to player in the base game. So maybe, if these 3 chests are really big, maybe hop on it and see if you can pop the chests. But I would give it a pass. Other than that, it was nothing to write home about. All right, press your luck. I've covered this in several other videos that I've done. And of course, this is one of those games that anecdotally you either really like or you like less. Me and my friend Jesselyn were on Utopia of the Seas, and this machine was really good to both of us. We got a lot of bonuses. We got a lot of really solid line hits. So we both really liked it. And then she went back on Utopia a few weeks later, and it absolutely destroyed her. It wasn't kind to me on Sun Princess, but I still like the game. I like the fact that the bet is pretty low. It has the pig that gets really, really red and cracked. So you think that, the bonus is going to pop. My struggle with this is I could not get that pig to pop. There's another way to win. If you get 3 press your lucks, you get to play the press your luck game, which is really cool. If you get the big bucks, icon to slide down, you play the big bucks game, which is basically this huge wheel that comes down, and it's got a lot of really cool amounts on it, and then of course a bunch of the jackpot amounts as well that you can potentially win if you spin, and you can also get respins. I still think this game is worth playing. It doesn't drain your bankroll that quickly because of the low bet amount and also the pay line paybacks, and it's a pretty fun game to play. So I would say definitely play this game. Quick hit link fire. So I'm not a fan of quick hit games. I don't think they are that great. I don't think the pay lines pay back that well. If you get 6, 7, 8 quick hits on your pay lines and you're doing a big bet, you might get a good hit. But I don't find that happens often at all. And of course, I'm always betting at a low amount. The minimum bet on this game is 75 cents, which is not too bad. And the reason I played this game is twofold. Number one, your jackpots do increase with your level of bet, but some of the quick hit games, you can't even qualify for progressives at all unless you're max betting. That's not the case with this game. At the 75 cent level bet, you can still hit these jackpots. You can also see how close some of the different bonuses are by how many of the firecrackers are lit in the dollar signs. So this is one of those games where, of course, I walk by, and if a bunch of the firecrackers are lit, I'll sit down and play it for a while. I won't sit there and play $100, but definitely I'll play maybe 40 or 50. And generally speaking, the bonus will hit. So I think these are a pretty good bet. They're pretty safe for extending your bankroll. So I do recommend playing these. I think there's 4 of them in 2 separate banks. Rocket Rumble. This by far was my favorite game to play on Sun Princess. It's another blueberry game. It's got a lot going on. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of luck has arrived type thingies. And a great thing about this game is it's got a ton of must hit by bonuses. So once you start getting close to hitting some of the respin bonuses, it will tell you must hit by this level. So you can do a glance and you can see if some of them are getting close and make your decision of whether you want to hop on. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to play these games. Just time it so that you have a better chance of actually hitting a bonus, because the bonus is a lot of fun. It's almost like Buffalo, where you get the gold buffalo heads and it unlocks the different levels and turns all of those symbols into buffalo heads so that your line hits are better. It's the same with this. Every time you get these special rockets, it feeds into the golden buffalo head deal, where it's going to turn these symbols into rockets on the pay lines. And the more you get, the more incredible pay lines that you're going to get, because you can get wild bonuses. You can get the rocket spinning by that actually flips some of them to better wild symbols or more rockets. I saw a lady beside me. She won $1,500. She got 80 spins on her bonus. It was incredible to watch. I also had a couple of really good bonuses on this game. I highly recommend play this game if you're going to play any game in the Sun Princess Casino. Rock and Reels Combo Cash. I'm not even going to spend much time on this game. It's trash. It's boring. You don't win anything. It's hard to line things up on the pay lines because there's not a lot of different lines that you're playing. Don't play this game. It's terrible. Treasure Gates Atlantis. So the thing I like about this game is it's got a really interesting game mechanic. So it's got this huge oyster shell that fills up with jewels and pearls and all that good stuff, and that's what triggers the bonus. But the thing I really think is fun about this game is that it's got two mechanics. The first mechanic is when you get a line hit, all the symbols that were involved in the line hit disappear, and then everything slides down and you get new symbols. So you can have a bunch of chain reaction line hits and they can be pretty decent. You can win $4, $5, $6 and they can go on for quite some time. The second thing that's really cool is it's got one of those mechanics where the symbols are obscured by a golden box, and then the golden box opens up, and the more that you have, the more of these symbols open up. They're all the same. So that's really cool too. You can end up with some really good line hits. Plus, if the golden boxes are involved in your line hit, they close and reopen again every time that you have that re-trigger effect. The minimum bet level is 75 cents, so you're not going to lose your shirt. And I found that the bonus pops pretty quickly once that oyster gets full of jewels. Finally, Treasure Lock Emperor's Gift. I think there's about 8 of these sprinkled all throughout the casino, so you can find them on either side in the smoking section. The minimum bet is great on this game. It's only 60 cents. It's got 3 sliders with these big, I don't even know what they call them. They're the Chinese symbols that kind of look like coins, but they also look like hats. Anyway, there's 3 of them. Each one of those represents a different bonus. And once they slide to the very top, you win that bonus. So once again, you can walk through and see which ones are near the top and which ones might pop sooner than others. And at a 60-cent bet, they pop pretty quickly as well. The one thing I will say about this game though, is that the bonuses aren't super lucrative. Like you're not winning tons of money. Like my bonuses, I was winning like, $15, $20, $25. So it's not a game I don't think you're going to sit at for a long time and pour $60 into to win the bonus, because it's going to be a losing proposition. So that's it for the games that I managed to record. There is one game that I will give honorable mention to, and that is Buffalo and Friends. So Buffalo and Friends is a game I've never seen before. All right, so the way this works is there's those hanging firecrackers, and each one's attached to one of Buffalo's friends. So there's more chili, there's Cashman, and there's Wicked Winnings. So each one of those unlocks a really cool, interesting game. And so every time you get one of the traditional Buffalo coins on your pay line, it's going to have a color behind it. And that color will obviously feed the firecrackers that are hanging for these friends. Once the firecrackers get fully lit up, you win the bonus. If you get 3 of the coins, you also win the bonus. So you can actually get 3 coins of all different colors and trigger all 3 bonuses. The bonuses are a lot of fun. There's a lot of really interesting things happening in the bonus, including collecting chilies to unlock more windows. And then in the Cashman game, you can press on the Cashman to actually reveal really cool prizes and awards. Now, I'm not super familiar with the game because I only played it a couple of times. I did manage to trigger the bonus once and it was a lot of fun, but I didn't want to spend too much money on the game. The bonus about this game is, again, like the other games, if you see the firecrackers are mostly lit up, you know to have a seat and see if you can pop those bonuses. I'm going to link a video from Vegas Low Roller, one of my favorite YouTube channels, of him playing the game so you can actually see the gameplay, how the bonuses work and all that cool stuff. So I do recommend you give it a try, but I wouldn't stick at the game for a super long time. So there you go. Those are the games I recommend you play and the games I think you should avoid aboard the Sun Princess if you're trying to extend your play time, improve your average daily theoretical, which leads to you getting comps through the casino's marketing program. That's also a wrap on my Sun Princess series. If you want to see any of the other things like a ship review, a casino review, how much I spent, all that good stuff, right there on my channel. And as we speak, I'm aboard the gorgeous Carnival Mardi Gras. So there's more videos to come all about my experience in that casino. If you want to make sure that you're notified when those videos come out, please subscribe and click the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching.